Hey everyone, it is a Sunday night and I'm back again with an organizing video. So a question I often get is about built-ins, customized closets. Those closets like California Closets and other companies or Container Store does it too. Many companies do it actually, or a handful at least. But they come in and they build specialized shelves and like hanging rods and racks and drawers into your closet. So I always get the question, oh, well, do you think this is a good idea? What company do you recommend? What is your general feeling about customized closets and built-ins? So this video is actually going to be just a general overview on what I tell people when they ask me about whether or not they should get one, or what they should do, like if they move into a home that already has built-ins, how they should navigate that. Because if it's there, there's not a whole lot you can do other than have it removed if you don't like it. So yeah, basically this video is gonna focus on my views on that whole thing and investing in having one installed into your closet. So I am generally, believe it or not, against built-ins. Everyone seems to want them, and because there's this misconception that you need a specialized place to store every one of your belongings, every article of clothing, every shoe, whatever you have in your closet. People think they need like a specialized space for it. I'm generally against having a company come and install built-in spaces unless you have them do something that's flexible, or B, somewhat minimalistic. So by flexible, I mean something that isn't like completely set in stone. Like you have a uniform amount of spaces to put each shoe into, or each pair of shoes into, and a set amount of drawers and shelves for everything. I feel like a lot of customized closet units are kind of overkill. But they appeal to people because they give you this impression that you'll never have to think about where to put your stuff ever again, when in actuality, a lot of people don't experience that once they get things installed, or if they move into a place that already has built-ins. Not saying that it never works, but especially for people with a lot of things, or people, maybe you're tall, or maybe you have larger than standard feet, but then you have these shoe, like little, like a grid, grid, or like cells that you put each pair of shoes in, but your shoes don't fit. Things like that happen. And so that's what I mean by something that's flexible. So instead of having like an individual space for each pair of shoes, maybe like a couple of like lower shelves for shoes. So I moved into my current place now, and I actually have like two pull-out drawers at the bottom of my closet where I put shoes. And it works reasonably well. I kind of feel like it's not enough space, but I make it work. Because they're like wide shelves, and deep shelves. So like, your feet don't have to be a certain size. They do get a bit challenging with boots, but I can fit my boots in there too, as well as like some other, shelves that I have built into the side of that. So the other thing I said was that it's better if you do go that route to have a system that's kind of got minimal shelving, and a lot of kind of open space. So, I was working with a client the other day who was asking about one, and she showed me what she had in mind. And I said, in light of all the stuff that you have to store in the closet, you don't want something that's that not customized. You don't want something that's that detailed in the different types of storage that are built in and can't really, be adjusted, that leave you no room for error. So you need exactly like 24 pairs of shoes or whatever. And then you're stuck with trying to figure out where to put the other shoes, because now what was once open space in your closet has, like a wooden, built-in piece of furniture there now. So, yeah, that gets to what I like, the overall concept behind opting for systems that are a little bit more minimalistic. So it's fine if you have like one or two hanging rods for like your hanging your items, and then like maybe a tie rack or a belt rack, or something, that's flexible that can be used for either belts or ties, and then a few drawers, and maybe, I don't know, like if you want to go the shoe route, have shoe storage built in, which I don't recommend because those spaces can be pretty confining unless you have a huge closet and will have tons of space to store your shoes. In that case, I would recommend kind of like I have the pull-out drawers, or just like not the individual cells that you put shoes in by the pair, but just like a shoe shelf, kind of like a regular shoe rack that you could buy but built in, where it's just like shelves that you put the shoes on and you can arrange them however they'll fit. You need something with more flexibility if you're going to go that route. And I wouldn't even recommend getting a system that combines all of the features I just mentioned, but those, I kind of listed them off just to highlight some things that could be good. But you still want like some open space in your closet, or just like, I don't know, large shelves that can be used for, whatever you may need, whether it's like comforters, like huge comforters and duvets and things you'll need to store. Now, if you want a few little like bigger, medium-sized squares where you can stack folded items, that's okay if you want like 4 or 6, maybe even 8 of those. But then you're still gonna want like just like some open shelves, or like, some people do the underwear drawer, like some small drawers that might stack pretty high, but they're kind of narrow and you could put underwear and socks in them. Just nothing cumbersome and huge. Unless you don't have a dresser and can't put a dresser in your room, then that's different. But you don't want to take up like your entire closet space and have everything customized down to the exact detail, because the contents of your home will probably change over time. You might want to buy something that's not going to fit that new system. You might gain weight, and so you need more space for certain clothes. You might, I don't know, you move in like a partner or a spouse, and that person now needs to use the closet. So you want something that you can kind of adapt to your lifestyle if something changes. So yeah, this is kind of a short video too. I know I did a short one last night, the story time, about the networking event. But yeah, I just wanted to answer a frequently asked question, and I am happy to come back. In fact, I think I will come back with more frequently asked questions, things that people typically want to know when designing their closet. And I am happy to answer those questions for you. If you have things you'd like to know about getting organized, about your closet, about whatever, please comment in the comment section. Also, please like my video, please share my videos, and yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care and be well. Bye now.